Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syahmie bin BASRI and my MATRIK number is 281035. Today I will explain to all of you about the most important indicators in project constructions. So first of all, we have project life cycle, activities involved during construction project, key players, project planning and controlling, and the last one is a successful construction. So when we talk about the project life cycle, the project life cycle is the sequence of phase through which a project progresses. So the number of the phase and sequence of the cycle may vary based on the component and type of project undergone. So as a part of project, however, they should have a defined start and end. So and they should have a definitely start and end, and they are constrained by time. So the life cycle provides the basic foundation of the action that has to be performed in the project. So irrespective of the specific work involved. Alright, so the project life cycle typically involves these 4 stages. So first stage is project initiation. So this is the start of the project. It may involve many sub-activities including feasibility studies, identifying the scope, identifying the deliverable, identifying project stakeholders, developing a business case, creating a statement of work, and possibly initial cost, price, and timeline for work to be done. Alright, so second stage, project planning. So once the project is approved from the initial phase, it moves to planning. This phase involves creating a project plan, including the tasks, schedule, resources, and constraints of the project. So the budget of this project is also created in this phase. So in addition, the risk should be anticipated and identified at this stage as well as mitigation plans. So the next is project execution. So this phase is where the work gets done. So task owner begin work on the project, manager oversees the tasks are done in a timely manner and workflow continues smoothly. So monitoring and controlling, which is managing the work and financial, are a big part of the phase. So as issues will always arise and require quick adjustment as the project progresses. So the last one is project closure. So once the team has completed all the tasks and the project owner sign off that all deliverables are complete, the project is closed. So any documentation is handed over to the project owner and if required to an ongoing maintenance organization. So the project is then analyzed for performance to determine whether the project goals were met, which is task completed on time and on budget. Alright, so we go to activities involved. So in construction process, the construction process or sometimes we call the construction stage is the physical processes of building, landscaping, refurbishing plus all the associated activities such as demolition site, clearance, administration and so on. So constructions work are typically carried out by contractors. So out of in the housing sectors, construction may be referred to as a builder or house builder, and contractors may appoint subcontractors and other suppliers to carry out some or all of the works. So this process may start following a procurement process with handover of the site of the client to the contractor and with handling back a complete project to the client. So it does not include pre-construction activities such as preparation of a brief, forming a design team or design, and so on. So all of these activities may be carried out at the same time as constructions. Right. The following processes can form part of the construction process, which is mobilization, demolition, site clearance, erection of holding welfare facilities and so on, and setting out excavation, installation of foundation, frame construction, cladding installation, fitting out, and the last one is landscaping and highways. Key players: developing an effective specification and strategy when developing and effective specification strategy for your construction product, it is important to create demand, to reduce the importance of price and transfer influence away from the supply chains to the manufacturer. So in this first instance, it is important to gain insight into the marketplace, not just via industry forecast, but also through feedback from your customer and potential customer. This fact gathering enables you to base your strategies on reality, answering real market demands. So understanding that your customer and their challenges empower your specification strategy. The construction of building involves many people, such as architect, designer, interior designer, engineers, contractor, subcontractors, and all working together to meet the needs of the client. These construction professionals are brought together to a specific construction project, and then this band once construction is complete. So researching your customer base allows you to target your marketing efforts, seeking to influence key decision makers at a key point in the construction supply chains. So we go to first important key players in this project. So the client is at the head of the procurement chains. The client influences what is to be constructed, where, when, and by whom. So there are many client types. Some know nothing about constructions, others with large property portfolios have an in-house expertise in constructions. So in addition to private sector clients, there are also public sector clients. So it is important to recognize that the initial stage of a project can have significant influence on the product used, with 70% to 80% so of the cost of a project decided at the concept stage. So importantly, your solution needs to be readily available and just cost justifiable. This is because the client wants a building to set standards on time and to budget. And secondly, the architect. The architect starts with the client's needs in terms of how the building is to be used and how the client wishes it to be perceived. So this then has to be developed to meet the requirement of the building's regulation and other performance aspiration of which is sustainability is often one. So the decision to specify a product is based on many factors, some of them conflicting. The overriding concern is that it is fit for purpose, performing its role effectively and throughout the design life of the building. So this part for architect, tools that help them to specify correctly are of importance, particularly since gravel. So this is where the product manufacturer can provide the object, technical literature of specification document, making it easy for design team to have a greater understanding of how your product can be incorporated into their design and the benefit they will enjoy. So the engineers. Civil engineers are responsible for foundation engineering structures. With additional qualifications, they become structural engineers who design the skeleton of structure of a building, who design the skeleton. Others can include civil and M&E, fire acoustic, as well as further specialism. Engineers want to ensure their design satisfy given criteria, that they are safe, serviceable, and perform well. So they must ensure they do not bend, twist, collapse, or vibrate, and remain strong and secure throughout their life. Engineers will want to understand how your construction product meets those performance requirements. So engineer will monitor the progress of a project, and when work has begun, they should inspect the work and advise contractor. So very often they have to sign off the subcontractor's installation, carrying responsibility for any failure. So they have should be vigilant about product selections. The interior designs. Interior designers are involved in the design or renovation of internal space, including structural alteration, furnishing, fixtures and fittings, lighting and color schemes. The job combines the efficient and functional use of space with an understanding of aesthetic. Sometimes this will be a role performed by the architect. Designer are busy individuals who have creative approaches, yet this also requires technical integration. They work closely with architects, engineers and builders to determine how interior space will function, look and be furnished. So if your building's product contribute to the aesthetic or special design of building, then you need to be engaging with the designer as well. So the interior designer will provide advice and create design for the layout and configuration of the internal space of a building or structures. They will often take responsibility for first fit installations such as kitchen, bedroom and surfaces. So interior design make interior space functional, safe and beautiful by determining space requirements that selecting decorative items such as colors, lighting and material and so on. The quantity surveyor. The quantity surveyor or QS has significant influence on the selection of building products. Yearly in the construction project, they will give advice on cost, helping establish total spend for project completion. Often, they will guide the architect and or client when it comes to product specification, yet it would be wrong to consider that they are only interested in achieving the lowest price. So they too will be looking for value either in capital cost of or operational cost, as well as issues like good availability. And the last but not least, the contractor. The main contractor oversees the manage the construction of the buildings for the client, following the architect, engineer designs, interior design. So the work is delivered under a contractual agreement. The main contractor will select specialist subcontractors based on their capability, availability and price. So if a project design and build, the contractor will be directing the engineer and architect product selections. So they will have in-house decision makers interpreting the client's needs and briefing the specifications. So they need to know that building work will not be delayed by lack of product availability, and that product costs remain within the estimate, so they can remain profitable. Why project planning and control needs? So project planning and control protect your project from risk and will ensure that it stay on track for delivery even when things change during project life cycle. Without the right tools and process in place, it can be challenging to maintain the momentum on a project, minimize risk, keep stakeholders informed and stick to tight time scales and budget. Learning how to implement effective project planning and controlling best practice can you have a significant impact on you as a project manager or on your business. Planning is vital, but so is the availability, the ability to be able to manage and mitigate risk within your project. This is where project planning and control make all the difference. Project planning and controlling. So what's included in project planning and controlling? So I like to imagine that once the project plan has been approved, nothing will change until the project complete and the result has been delivered. But this isn't how project tends to progress in reality. New site, market change, unanticipated risk, customer feedback or changing company objective can all impact a project. It is important to be able to react to any change in a positive and pragmatic way. But this take planning, learning skills and that enable effective project planning and control will keep a project on track even if plan change or unanticipated risks appear. successful construction project. So what makes a successful construction project? When we think about the successful project, we think about the project that meets the given standards, is finished in time and within the budget. These goals are indeed needed to be reached for a project to succeed in the eyes of stakeholders. Although a project must meet their cost, time, quality, target, order, success criteria need to relate to the project primary objective. Those aspects of the scheme delivery that will provide the anticipated benefit. So what is success and how to reach it? So considering how building deliver a business benefit to their owners over their lifetime is the essential starting point for an assessment of project success. Doing so, consideration of limitation of the value relating to both the operation of the buildings and its effect on third parties help to ensure that proper consideration is made of the full impact of the project. Factors such as efficiency of the building, location, and the quality of the space all affect the financial value of the project. In a longer run sustainable dimension such as lifetime carbon emission define the success of the building. So the successful project creates intangible benefit as well. A grand investment has a broader impact open its surrounding and community. Particular project can have a positive effect of the development of the surrounding through design quality or the enhancement of the address. Operating as a stepping stone, big project created thousands of jobs and improve the infrastructure for the further development. Yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching.